In this video, I'll be showing how to replace a washer fluid reservoir on a Nissan Sentra. It is located in the wheel well. Let's get started. We're going to go ahead and start by opening our hood and locating our bumper cover trim. It's held in by push-pin clips. I'll be using a trim tool to remove them. And set these aside. Now that our clips are removed, we could go ahead and remove the two 10mm bolts. There's one located right here near the headlight. Repeat for the other side. Now we could go ahead and remove our trim. Set it aside. Now we could go ahead and locate our filler neck and its clip. I'll be using a Phillips head screwdriver to remove that clip. If it's not budging, you could simply use a trim tool. Just pry up and remove it. Now we can simply pull up on our filler neck and set it aside. Now you can see our reservoir. I'll locate a 10mm bolt on the left side and remove it. And there it is. Quick inspection and set it aside. You're going to want to safely raise and support the front of the vehicle. To remove the wheel, we have 5 21mm lug nuts. I'll be using a 21mm socket to remove those. Let's remove our wheel. Now that our wheel's out of the way, we could go ahead and tackle our push-pin clips holding our fender liner in. There's one up here, and 2 down here. We're just gonna move it out of the way enough so we have room to remove our reservoir. Start off up here. I'm going to go ahead and move on the underside of the vehicle and locate my 3 other clips. Now that all our clips are removed, I'm going to go ahead and locate the 3 bolts holding the fender liner in. I have a 10mm and 2/8. Now we can go ahead and move the fender liner out of the way. Simply just pull, release it from the bumper. And set it aside. Now I'm going to go ahead and locate my last 10mm bolt holding the reservoir down. Be sure to hold the reservoir while you remove this bolt. Now we can slowly let the reservoir hang. Now I'm going to go along the top and locate my washer fluid hose. I'm just going to simply unclip it. Now I'm going to latch my washer fluid reservoir and locate my 2 pigtail connectors and this washer fluid hose. I'm going to remove this one first. Simply just pry up the tab and pull up. Now I'm going to undo the harness from the bottle. Simply just pull. Now I'm going to move on to the second connector. I'm going to use some pliers to pull the pin. Inspect these for any damage or corrosion. Now I'm going to go ahead and free the hose from the reservoir. Simply look at the tab and pull. Before you remove the hose, make sure you have a drain bucket under the reservoir, as this could spill out. Simply just pull it. And drain it out. Now that that's done draining, we could go ahead and remove the reservoir. I'm gonna go ahead and install my washer fluid hose. Simply push in and ensure it's all the way seated. Now for our fluid level sensor, simply do the same. Push in until we hear an audible click. Now you can start raising the reservoir. Align the mounting tabs and secure your final harness. Make sure it's secure. I'm going to clip my hose on the farthest left clip. Do it where the tape is at on the hose, and for the harness, it's going to be on the far right side. Make sure they're fully seated in. Now I'm going to go ahead and locate my mounting tab and locate the hole on the frame. Just going to slide it through. Now I could go ahead and thread in my lower mounting bolt. Now just snug it down. Now I'm going to go along the top and secure my hose. You'll see this mounting tab up here. Just clip it in. Now we could go ahead and re-secure our fender liner. Simply push in. Make sure you slide it in the bumper. Go along the edges. Now I'm going to move along the bottom portion of the fender liner and reinstall my screws. I have 2 8s and 1 10. Simply just snug these down. Now I'm going to go ahead and reinstall my 3 push pin clips. One on the fender liner and 2 on the splash shield. Now I'm going to secure the rest of the fender liner with the push pin clips. And one on top. After that, make sure your whole fender liner is secure. Now we can go ahead and reinstall our wheel. Now we're going to reinstall the front wheel. Now we're going to reinstall our lug nuts. We're going to snug them down in a crisscross pattern. Now that my wheel is on the ground, I'm going to torque the fasteners to 83 foot-pounds in a crisscross pattern. Now that we're back on top of the vehicle, let's go ahead and install our top mounting bolt. Once that's threaded in, we could go ahead and snug it down. As you can see now it's snug. Make sure your reservoir is secured. Just give it a nice little tug. Now I'm going to slide the filler neck in the reservoir. Make sure the gasket seats perfectly, so just push down. Make sure the hole on the filler neck is aligned with the frame. And install your clip. And screw in with a screwdriver. So you can see now it's perfectly secured. Now let's go ahead and reinstall our engine bay trim. Slide over and align the holes. Simply push the clip down until you hear that click. And now for our 2 10mm bolts. Hand thread them on and snug these down. Now we're going to take our filler neck tubing and cut it to approximately 2 feet. On the back side you'll see this nipple, simply just twist it on. Push down all the way. and slide your tubing in. This is to check your level. Simply put your finger over while the reservoir has fluid and pull out the tubing. That'll tell you how much fluid's in the reservoir. Go ahead and fill up your washer fluid reservoir with some washer fluid, test your wipers, and ensure there's no leaks. Thank you for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.